Hey y'all, and welcome to my channel. And if you're new here, hey girl, and welcome to the YouTube family. Definitely hit the subscribe button because you'll be locked in, girl. So y'all, it is 8:16 in the morning. My voice is still a little raggedy, and yeah, I hopped up out the bed. I was gonna go back to sleep, but I got up and made my baby bottle, and I just went on here and got up out the bed because I definitely need to get this video done today. I gotta get my hair done and everything, so my hair's looking a mess. Hold on. And so yeah, but I'm winging it, y'all. I'm about to go ahead and get this video done. So I am starting something new on my channel, y'all. Because when I very first started my channel, y'all, I told you I have a whole lot to talk about. Oh, y'all, I just got my hair like twisted up in the back some kind of way, just so it can, for the sake of this video, y'all. I was actually in the process of taking my hair out, and I was like, you know what, girl, you got a whole video to make today. Like, how you about to make a video in your hair mess? But I'm making it work. But yeah, I told y'all I got a whole lot to talk about. If y'all watch it, then I'll tell y'all that. Yeah, when I put my head down too much. If y'all see like what's really going on with my hair, y'all be like, girl, that is ghetto. But that's okay. But anyways, y'all, so I am starting like a series where we are talking about healing and glowing and just God, definitely God, because God has everything to do with it. So yeah, and then I'm also put like my motivational videos and stuff in this playlist. Is I don't know what I'm gonna call it, y'all. Yeah, I was thinking of what I think I was thinking of Happy, Healing, and Glowing with Tika, but I don't know. I feel like that's too long. I don't know, y'all. Anyways, y'all. So today for my very first video, y'all, I'm doing a story time of my journey of getting to know God and building a relationship with Him. So for those of y'all who don't know, I'm 20 years old. I just turned 20 like a couple days ago. So yeah, I'm very much young, y'all. And before I was on some, I'm young. I got forever to get to know God, and I ain't got to be all Christian-y right now. Like, I can wait till I get older to do that. I want to party and have fun. That's the mindset I had. And I used to take like advantage of guys. I just be like, well, I can sin. God gonna forgive me for my sins. It says right there in the Bible, He gonna forgive me for my sins. So who cares what I do, right? As a lot of young people think, and honestly, y'all, a lot of young people, I don't think they even too much have a relationship with God like I knew of God because when I was young, my grandma forced me to church every Sunday. And yeah, so I knew of God, but I didn't too much know what He was capable of. I didn't have no kind of relationship with Him, honestly. I didn't pray. I thought that was kind of weird. And yeah, and honestly, y'all, I don't know, y'all, because I went through so much, and I was mad and angry at the world, and just, maybe I was even kind of blaming God for everything that happened, but not realizing that it was God that got me through it. So my mindset was all messed up. My way of thinking was all messed up. I just know I was this hurt little girl who just went through so much and was still going through so much. I couldn't catch a break, y'all, from a messed up childhood and then trying to recover from that trauma and barely dealing with it to going through what I was going through in high school, that regular high school people go through, and then dealing with death and loss and back to back, and then the suicidal thoughts and attempts. Like, it was just completely overwhelming. So I was just like, where is God? Like, hello? Like, do you not see me going through all this? And I didn't realize, y'all, like, whole time God was just waiting on me. That's what it was. I'm kind of, waiting on Him, but The whole time, y'all, he waiting on me to reach out to him and come to him. So I want to say it was definitely after I graduated. Because when I tell y'all, I kept going through stuff back to back to back. Like, I really did. And then just hanging around the wrong people. I was involving myself in the wrong things and just messing up my mental even more. But once I graduated, I this is probably a little after I graduated. I don't know, once I was a little older, maybe like 18. You know, I started going to church, but that wasn't really on my own. I was forced to go to church once again. And I just feel like when you forced to go into something, like, it's not beneficial. As much as that person may think they help you by making you go to church and stuff like that, it's not beneficial, especially when you're older. And I understand when you're younger, yes, bring them kids to church, force them to go to church. They need to be in the house of the Lord, amen. But when I was older, it was just more so me just going for the sake of this person and not really for God. I'm not here to hear the word. I'm aggravated because I don't even feel like coming today, but you know, I had to get up anyway. Then where I was going, like, the church was completely out of my way, y'all. It was like 35 minutes away. And so but it was still nice to be there. You know, I wasn't always angry or bitter sometimes. And then honestly, y'all, I'm gonna be real, I was going to church with a group of friends. We wasn't always in there listening to what the preacher was saying. We was texting on our phones and, you know, fooling around with each other, then laughing at stuff. And that is just, that's not, like, who is benefiting from that? But we was still, you know, it wasn't all bad. We was all trying to develop a relationship with God in some kind of way, but we was kind of all on 3 different paths, if we being honest. But you know, through the midst of that, I was, you know, introduced. I would say that's when I was introduced to God. You know, I told you I've been going to church when I was younger and stuff, but when I'm older, to get introduced to God, I feel like you have to get introduced to him all over again. Even the kids who grew up in the church, singing the church and all of that, like, it's just, I don't know. So yeah, well, that's when I started to get a little more serious about God. But once again, like, it wasn't really beneficial. I had to be separated and alone for me to really, like, get to know him, get to know myself, be able to hear him and talk to him. I had to be separated and isolated. So that was like, once I had my separation season, that's when, you know, I got to know God. But I did get baptized before getting separated, and when I got baptized, it was my decision. And I actually had people questioning if I was ready to get baptized or not, and that actually made me feel some type of way. But it was a decision I made upon myself, and I wanted to get baptized because I knew then, like, you know, it's time to get right, girl, and it's time to take God and everything he says serious. And so I felt I was ready. Like, that was definitely a conscious decision I made within myself. But yeah, I was ready, y'all. You know, I was still messing up here and there and doing what I was doing. I was smoking and cursing and just, boy, gossiping real bad. I'm not saying I'm perfect now, but I'm definitely a whole lot better than what I was. Don't smoke. I don't curse as much. I try not to. I gossip a little bit. I try not to because I'm a strong believer of, who are we to judge anybody? Like, I don't feel like nobody could judge anybody at all. So actually, I used to do real good. Like, the people I was talking to, well, really a couple of people, but yeah, I had to, like, just stop talking to you, and they had to realize, like, it wasn't personal, but this is for my own good. Like, when me and you get on the phone, all we doing is gossiping and indulging in conversations that don't benefit me in no kind of way, and it's just, I cannot do that anymore. So y'all, when I had that season, when I had none, you know, cut off the toxic family and stopped talking to friends. That was no good for me, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. It was boring, but I was happy. I just, I felt good. So, anyway, y'all, back to the baptism. So, yeah, I got baptized. And honestly, y'all, I could say from that day, like, everything about me has changed. No, you don't get baptized. And I think baptizing is like, I don't know, like, I guess, like, I don't know, guys. I don't want to say the wrong thing that y'all jump down my throat, but I think that it's kind of like just not killing your old self, but getting rid of your own self and just, I don't know, giving your flesh a fresh start. That's what I'm going to say. That's exactly how I feel. And once I got baptized, y'all, I definitely see a difference in my life. And I cannot explain it, y'all, but I can just, like, my relationship with God better. I started praying, reaching out to him. I eventually started going to church on my own and actually listening. I'm going to show you. I started taking notes in church. Oh, these the video. But yeah, I started taking notes in church and everything. And so, yeah, y'all. And I started watching the videos, like motivational videos, and just hearing people share their stories about God and what God could do for them. I'm like, okay, well, God do it for them. He could most definitely do it for me. So that's what kind of motivated me to, like, just get closer with him, get to know him, and just like I told y'all, I went through and dealt with a lot. Some things I just cannot talk about. But one thing I noticed was I can go to God about anything. So it was my everyday routine. I get my blanket, I come outside, I was still smoking. I would smoke my little blunt and I would prepare for my day, and I had the Bible app on my phone. I maybe read the Bible app. And yeah, I just sit out here and talk to God about whatever it is that's bothering me that day. If I'm feeling triggered, I go to God about it. And one thing I love about God is I'm never judged. Like, it's my safe space. So that's why I had to go outside by myself, and I would just talk. Or even if I just had to lock myself in a bathroom or anything, like, I would go to God about it. And so, yeah, I had my times where I kind of know, not now, but I had my times where I felt like, like, God not listening to me. Maybe he won't listen to me because I'm messing up. And yeah, but I don't know who told me this, where I got this from, but I heard it and it been stuck in my head ever since. But God will never leave or forsake you. And so I always thank God for, forgiving me for my known and unknown sins. Thank you for remaining patient with me, God. And literally, I would tell God, like, God, please don't give up on me. Please don't give up on me, God. I know I did this and that. Like, I would always admit when I sinned, admit when I wrong. Like, I would keep it 100% with God. But I would say, like, God, I'm working on it. Just please don't give up on me, God. I hope you're not mad at me and just everything. Like, so yeah. So now, y'all, where I'm at with God now, hold on, y'all, but yeah, where I'm at now with God, I pray every morning. Oh, I didn't pray this morning when I first got up. I just hopped up and made the bed. But I say I pray every morning, y'all. I try to pray every night. I pray throughout the day. Prayer is my weapon. So, yeah, it don't even feel right going throughout the day not talking to God. Like, how could you get up and not talk to the man who woke you up this morning? Like, that's like walking into somebody's house and not speaking. So yeah, my journey is still journeying. That's not a word, but that's what I would say. And yeah, like I told y'all, I'm not perfect. I still have my slip-ups, but I am well aware of who God is, what he could do for me. I acknowledge him and, everything he do in my life, from healing me and helping me and delivering me and making ways when I thought it was no ways. He blessed me to be able to get my first car, blessed me with my baby. He just blessed me with so many things, y'all, and just, like, he definitely covered and protect me, y'all. When I tell you, it was a couple circumstances where I could have lost my life and probably should have. I don't know, but I ain't gonna say that. But I could have lost my life, y'all. And God, like, he shielded me. I'm gonna use this one example, y'all. When I had got in a wreck, and that's also, yeah, I should definitely share this, because that day is what also, it opened my eyes. Like, girl, if this wasn't God, if you don't thank God for this and acknowledge God for this, then you're crazy, because this was nobody but God who got you out of this. But yeah, I hadn't gotten a wreck. I was driving, didn't even have a license. I can't remember. I think this was after I had got baptized, y'all. I don't know. I think this was shortly after I got baptized or shortly before I got baptized, but I think it's after I got baptized. And I feel like that was also what just wowed me. Anyways, y'all, I was driving. Construction people was working on the road, so the road was very much uneven. It was like, I can't even show y'all, but like, one side of the road was like this, and the other side was like this. But yeah, I was driving, didn't know where I was going, and yeah, I even told everybody, I didn't know where I was going, and that's why now I be so anxious when it comes to driving. I gotta have my GPS up and everything. But yeah, I was driving, didn't know where I was going, ended up having to make it in U-turn. So I turned, and I'm going, try to pull up my GPS. Everything just happened so fast, and I looked down for like a quick second. I looked back up. I'm sorry, y'all, my dog just did the craziest thing. But yeah, I looked back up, and my wheel had kind of like stirred off the road a little bit, and so the conditions that I just told y'all that the roads was in, I probably did the road thing, but I braked and tried to, like, get back on the road. And now I know now you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to, just get your car back right. But at the time I didn't know that, so I had to brake to try to get back on the road, and I guess that's what messed me up, y'all. But literally, y'all, I wish y'all could see where I was at. But the car, it felt like it was snatched off the road. Like something just took my car and said, whoosh. But yeah, snatched me, and I went flying down this hill, y'all. Like, I don't even know where I'm at. I do not know where I'm at, y'all. I flew down the hill, and when I tell y'all, that was the scariest thing ever. And all I could think to myself was, Lord, I'm about to die. And so, yeah, I'm flying down this hill, and it's just as bumpy as ever, and I see out nothing but woods. So I'm thinking to myself, like, oh my gosh, I'm just about to go flying into the woods, and like, this is scary. Like, I was scared for my life, y'all, just screaming and crying, but I ended up smacked into the pole, just smack. And yeah, y'all, I walked out of that vehicle with not one scratch, not one bruise, a little messed up mentally with some PTSD, but that's nothing the Lord can't deliver me from. And my body was sore, but I felt fine the next day. And yeah, that situation, y'all, it just showed me, like, girl, God got a plan for you, because if he didn't, he would have let you go right then and there. And he is definitely real, because but yeah, y'all. But I honestly think that kind of sum up everything. My relationship with him, how I got to know him, where we at now. And yeah, so if y'all want to share y'all stories in a comment, or a comment on anything, I really hope, like, young people watch this video, or people who are just not in tune with God as much as they should be. I'm not perfect. I don't read my Bible every day. I don't go to a Bible study. I don't go to church every Sunday. Yeah, I'm not perfect. I still sometimes listen to my secular music, and I told y'all, sometimes I slip up and curse, but I am working on it. God know what we got going on. That's everybody's favorite saying, God know my heart, God know my heart. But as long as y'all put y'all best foot forward, y'all, forever pray, repent for your sins, admit where you're wrong. Don't come to God with this with your head out. Like, you could be yourself. Like, admit, like, God, I'm broken. God, I'm angry. God, I'm jealous. God, I'm whatever it is. Like, just go to God about it. So definitely work on building y'all relationships with God, y'all, because it's definitely needed, especially in today's world. It's just, the world is just a crazy place, y'all. Pray over your family, pray over your kids. That's one thing about me, y'all. I pray. I don't just pray for myself. I find myself, I start to pray for my mom, my baby. Well, I start with, my baby, me, my baby, then I go to my siblings and my mom, then my grandparents, and the rest of the family, and family I don't talk to, friends I don't talk to. I will pray, I pray, because prayer is definitely needed. And although they might not be praying for themselves, but I'm praying for them. So, and I know the power of prayer. So, yeah, y'all, definitely keep that in mind. Pray for your little ones and stuff. Just pray for everybody. That's what I do. Just pray for everybody. We all need prayer. We all need it. But yeah, y'all, that is the end of this video. I had to go ahead and wrap it up because my baby probably gonna be up any minute now, and I need to feed him and go ahead and wash my hair and stuff. So thank y'all for watching this video. Let me know what y'all thought about this video. Let me know if y'all enjoyed the talk, because I got a whole lot of more topics and stuff already planned for y'all. And yeah, this is gonna be a new playlist. I don't know how often I'm gonna post these videos like this. I want to do like one. I'm not even gonna set nothing on it because I don't know, y'all, but just know, like, this is definitely our new thing now. So yeah, y'all, I love y'all, my YouTube family. And girl, like I said, if you new here, if you haven't hit that subscribe button for some reason, definitely hit it, girl, because yeah, you gonna love it here. But yeah, y'all, I love y'all, and I will talk to y'all in my next video. Stay blessed, y'all.